Morning, Jim. Morning, Simon. There's one there. Eddie Howe has been told to wait by Arsenal, Jim. Believe me, that's true. No name on that one.
Yeah.
There's another one. Darren is coming with, Jim, I believe that Eddie Howe is delaying returning to management at the moment because he's set to take over the England under-21 role in the summer. Yeah. We were talking about Eddie Howe yesterday.
We were.
And we were talking about Eddie Howe for Celtic. How close is it? And, of course, we were led to believe that things are moving along very well. A representative of Eddie Howe got in touch with me last night, Simon, and he'd been listening to it, and he says, Jim, look, it's as simple as this, and I'll quote him now: there has been significant interest in Eddie from a number of clubs, but talks of any deal being close are extremely premature. His plan remains to not return to management until the summer at the earliest. So that is where we're at. And, of course, the summer's not that far away. So, I mean, you know, every day that goes by, it takes us closer to it.
It's an interesting thing, isn't it? Managers always get better, like players and people that, you know, when they're not actually managing, because the reputation gets sometimes bigger because their deeds get exaggerated. But also, by the same token, if you're out of touch and you're not managing on a daily basis, you know, you lose some of the impetus that you had. I can't imagine, other than a positioning statement, that Eddie Howe will be out of football much longer than is necessary, because you become somebody that's part of the past. So if he's been out for a year now, and I suspect some of that might be contractual obligations and mitigation for payments that he might have got from Bournemouth. So he sat there for a year dealing with those sort of things that no one will ever see or hear the light of day of, because they're commercially private. But to be out for a period of time that extends upon this summer, I imagine would be incredibly doubtful.
Yeah.
And by saying that you're not at any given stage will push back any desires that clubs have to be able to get him at a certain price and put Eddie back in the box seat of, I want this, oh, by the way, yes, I want the director of football. I want to choose him. I want to choose the chairman. I want to choose this, that and the other.
Well, there was no truth in that, apparently, yesterday.
Well,
and I couldn't see it being anywhere near the truth. That Eddie Howe would be saying, I want him, I want this, I want that, I want that. It's not his style. And certainly his management were telling me it's definitely not his style.
Well, I would have thought, it made no sense.
No, not at all.
To have that as a situation where that's the tail wagging the dog.
Yes.
You know, you don't have a manager choosing the director of football.
Sure.
It's the other way round, if anything.
Well, Simon, from what we heard last night, what am I hearing this morning? Eddie Howe's being patient. There is nothing close, nothing imminent. So we'll watch this space. Yeah.